This episode of Tap Rack Bang is brought to you by Ferris Survival.
Hi guys, and welcome back to TapRackBang.TV. We're starting a new series on skills and drills. We want to bring this to you because we know sometimes you can get a little lost when you go out to the range and don't have a plan before you go out there. Your time's valuable, so's the money you spend on your ammunition, and we want to maximize it. So let's head out to the range and look at one of the first skills drills that we're going to show you out there. Hey everybody, Andy Reinhardt with TapRackBang.TV. We're out here at the range today with Rob Bonacci from Bowers Tactical, and we're going to start running you through a series of different drills. And today we're going to start you out with a really cool drill called the bill drill. And most of you have probably seen this already, or heard of it at least. I'm going to let Rob tell you a little bit about it, and then we're going to come in and we're going to shoot it. Rob?
All right. In the early days of IPSC, Bill Wilson, who a lot of you guys know from Wilson Combat, developed a drill just to help us follow that front sight and speed shooting, to help develop the control of our firearm under recoil necessary for both competition and defensive fire. So what the bill drill is, in simple terms, is we're going to start with a holstered pistol with at least 6 rounds in it. I think he chose 6, that it would be valid with most defensive revolvers as well. And we're just going to come out of the holster on the clock, and we're going to run those 6 rounds into the center of mass, or IPSC or IDPA zone, at our fastest cyclic rate that we can follow that front sight. And again, the idea is to train us to follow that front sight, to see ourselves hitting that center mass target and build speed.
All right, well, let's get on the range. Let's do a little bit of shooting.
All right, we're about to shoot the bill drill. And again, as I explained, the bill drill is set to be a 6-round drill, so that is also valid with revolvers. We can expand or contract this drill as much as we need to. The idea to build speed by learning to follow that front sight as we shoot. I'm going to be shooting the bill drill from concealment to help build my skills for both IDPA and defensive shooting. Make sure when you're on the range, eye and ear protection is present, and we want to make sure that we have a realistic distance. I'll be shooting this at 7 yards. If we're going to be shooting at steel, we will back up a little bit for safety. Stand by. And so that's the bill drill that I just fired, and we'll take a look at the target in a second. And the idea is just to keep it in that IDPA or IPSC A zone as fast as we can. And let's take a look at what I did. 1.56 on my draw. I like to be 1.5 or faster from concealment or law enforcement style retention, so I could push that a little bit. And 0.25, 0.25, 0.22, 0.25, 0.23. This is a comfort zone for me. I'm really right around 4 shots a second. It's pretty typical for me. I can always try to push it, and we'll do that on the next one. All right, we're going to talk about some variations, and bear with us as the weather kind of turns inclement, but we don't give up here. We're going to talk about shooting the same drill on steels, the ideal of reactive targets. We can hear the impacts as well as see them, so we don't have to go back and check like on our paper targets where hits will start to pile up and we don't know what we shot and what string. On this, if we hear it, we hit. If we didn't, we missed. So we're going to stand back a little bit farther. We're going to set our minimum safe distance for shooting steels with handguns at 10 yards, and we're going to shoot the drill again. All right, so what we just shot with you was the bill drill. Again, the standard configuration is 6 rounds on target from the 7-yard line on paper. On steels, we're going to set that back to 10-yard line. Feel free to add variations, add rounds, subtract rounds, add distance. The purpose of the bill drill is to build our speed from the draw and consistent repeated hits on target. We're learning to follow that front sight. So if that takes you 15 rounds or 3, that's the purpose of the drill. This is Rob with Bowers Tactical, speaking for Andy at 303 Arms. We'll see you back out on the range for the next drill.
Hey everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you head over to our YouTube page, TapRackBang.TV, and make sure you subscribe to that so we can make sure we're giving you guys the best quality content that we can.